Hello everyone, back for another doll video, and yeah, this is not exactly what you would expect to be doll related, but there's dolls in this box. So this is a doll, or these are dolls that I got from eBay, and this is what they were shipped in. So, as some of you may know, I have been trying to find an Indonesia variant of Palm Beach Barbie for a while, and guess what? We have dolls in here. So yeah, I stumbled across a listing that had Barbie and Ken. I have the Ken doll as well, which I was needing a new one. So I got them both in a bundle for around 26 some odd. That was, with shipping included in there. So they were originally like 14, so with shipping they were 26. So basically I kind of paid $13 for each of them if I, add up. I mean, if I were to go buy like 14, they were both like $6, $7, I don't know, something like that, but with the shipping, like $13, I mean, that's a lot better than they sell for them, or than they sell individually. So yeah, I thought it was a good deal, and I had the amount that I needed to get them, so I went ahead and did that. So I actually did get an Indonesia Barbie, and it's kind of surreal seeing, because I also got the Ken back when they were out on in stores and stuff like that. I honestly think this is my favorite beach line ever. I don't know, just it could be nostalgia for me, but I just really love the aesthetic of these dolls, and you can see in the boxes like the flower theming. But enough of that, I'm gonna get them out. So I'm gonna do the Ken doll first, then I'll show you the Barbie. So yeah, here's the Ken. Just look how crisp and clear the box is, and the doll in there is so like minty. I will be taking them out. But yeah, I had the Ken. I got the Ken for Christmas. The Barbie was the one I got first for summer, during the summer of 2002. And then I wound up getting the Ken doll for Christmas that year. So yeah. Now I have I haven't seen this Ken doll or even the Barbie in person in the box since I was 12. So yeah. Yeah, and just to be warned, if the dog over there, yeah, she is watching the door. Any little noise that happens outside, she will go absolutely berserk over any sort of noise. So yeah, there's not even anything out there, but yeah, she always thinks that there's something out there. So if she starts barking, then that's why. So yeah. But anyhow, it's just surreal. And I love the design of the boxes too, like the little cutouts in there and the little waves at the bottom. I love this Barbie logo, the 2000s. It's like they were trying to do the original Barbie logo, but they modernized it a little bit. So yeah. And I like the color scheme with the orange, the yellow, and the different shades of blue. I think that's really fun. And I mean, just the back. Like, these dolls even had their own commercial. Like, there are commercials of them on YouTube, but the commercial is in a different language, and the quality of it, of the picture quality isn't that great. Hopefully somebody can upload the English version at some point if they have it, or at least a better quality version. But yeah. So yeah, I do have Teresa. I have Skipper. I have 4 of her. I had Ken when I was growing up, and then I played with that Ken so much that that one just got trashed. Like, he was so trashed looking by the time I was done with him. So the one that I have, I got when I was maybe 17, 18 at the flea market. And the shorts, I actually do have the shorts to my original one. These aren't it, but the original shorts I have are a little more faded. These actually were my friend Katie's, so when she gave me all her Barbies and Bratz dolls and stuff, all her doll stuff from her childhood in 2009, these were in there. The Ken doll wasn't, so, but now this one has some shorts. I have to keep them on with a safety pin because this Velcro was absolute trash. But they would use, like, you would undo the Velcro and then, like, do it back up like 3 times, and by the 4th time you would try to go to put the Velcro back together, it wouldn't stick anymore. So yeah. But yeah, and then I remember, so yeah, I had the Barbie as well, but I don't have my original one. I actually had 2 Indonesia ones. One I got new, the other one I got from my friend Emily. It was a funny story. Like, I was literally begging her for that doll. Like, we were playing with the dolls, and I knew she didn't really want the doll anyway. Like, she was phasing out of Barbies. And I remember, like, begging her for that doll. And then she was like, oh, well, you can buy the doll from me for, like, a nickel. And then, literally, we were sitting on the balcony, and there was, like, a nickel on the ground. And she's like, here's one. Okay, you can have the doll. So, yeah, I actually got a second one. It was really weird how that happened, but I don't have that one anymore either. But I do have this one. This was the one I got after that one, the China one I got from the flea market. Then I found this one at a thrift store. And then I found this one at a thrift store. This one I got from the same flea market that I got this one from. So yeah, the Leah, I do have her. I have another Leah, but she's being rerouted. This one's actually my second Leah. And I got her in like 2009, maybe 2010, somewhere in there. I'm gonna shoot for 2009, like probably November 2009. So yeah, it was very late. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot for that time period, or whatever. I'm gonna say it was from that time period, but yeah. So yeah, I've only had like the Indonesia, the main dolls was like Ken, Teresa, and Leah. They were the main ones that were mass produced in Indonesia. The main variant you'll find of Barbie is like this one. This one looks a lot like the Indonesia one with how her screening is done, but these two have like the smaller eyes and lighter colored bathing suit. There's actually variants of the smaller eyed ones with a darker bathing suit like that. But this is like the most common one you'll come across, is the China one. My friend Tiffany also had this one. So yeah. I remember my first time seeing Teresa. There was a neighborhood, like there was these neighborhood kids that had her and she was kind of trashed. And then Skipper, I remember seeing her at these other kids' house, and they were like having a water party day or whatever with the slip and slide and all that. And Skipper, I remember, was lying face down in the grass with her hair all messed up. And Midge, my friend Catherine, had her, and I remember she had a chewed hand. So yeah, the first time I ever saw Leah in person was my friend Savannah had her, and her doll was trashed. Like, her doll was missing hair plugs and face paint was rubbed up. Most of the Leah dolls I have seen in the wild have been messed up in some way. These dolls in general, like a lot of them I've seen in the wild, have been messed up, like missing hair plugs, missing face paint. They're pretty trashed looking, so yeah, children back then, including myself, played with them a lot. And I think it was because we liked the swimsuits that we could never lose. And I always liked the swimsuits. And even says, like, well, I'll show you the Barbie, but it says, like, check out, on the back it says, check out their cool painted on swimsuits. So Mattel wasn't doing this to, like, cut corners or anything like that. They were doing it because it was unusual back then for Barbies to have, like, swimsuits that couldn't come off, that you couldn't lose. Except for Skipper, she has the board shorts, and then Steven and Ken. They were the only ones with clothes that you could actually lose. And then, of course, you have all the little beach wrap with flowers. But you see, even they came with, like, and I didn't even realize this, but, like, apparently my Barbie came with, like, the cardboard accessories, and I must have not even noticed them because I wasn't interested. All I saw was the doll, and I remember taking her out, and that was it. Like, I didn't look in the box for anything else. So apparently the dolls came with, like, little flowers that you could put on their hair, and little cardboard beach balls. So they came with, like, little cardboard accessories, and then they had like one fabric piece that they came with. So it's not like the beach dolls of today where they just paint the swimsuits on. And I will give them this, like, Mattel recently has started giving the newer painted on dolls, like with the painted on swimsuits, they're now like these a lot because they have pivotable neck joints, and now the arms can go in and out and stuff. So maybe someday we'll see them with bendable legs. I mean, all these dolls had bendable legs. They were pretty much just like your standard Barbie. Like, they had all the same articulation, everything like that. But I don't think Mattel was doing this to cut costs. I think they just thought it was, like, a neat idea. Not only that, this was popular back then. Like, there was, like, I don't know if it was a TV show or something, but this artist used to paint swimsuits on models. So, yeah. And it looked super realistic when they would do it. So, yeah. But without further ado, that's just some of my history with these. That's the Ken, looking very crisp and like a pure time capsule, which is insane. And here's the Barbie. So yes, this is the Indonesia variant. One thing I didn't realize, both of my childhood ones, my childhood Indonesia ones, both of them actually, their face paint came off fairly easily. So I hadn't seen those dolls since I was a teenager. So, but I didn't realize that the Indonesia variant actually has teal colored eyes. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to do this. It does look like there is green in there, but they're more of a teal color. So here is the China variant that looks like the Indonesia one. So yeah, she looks the most like the Indonesia one with the way her screening is done. But she actually has green eyes. There's no teal in there. And you can see, like, her eyebrows are like, they have a pinkish tone to them, I guess. So yeah. Very different. So yeah, the China ones you'll see actually do have green eyes. The Indonesia one, which I didn't realize until today, because I haven't seen the Indonesia one in so long. She actually has teal eyes instead of instead of green. So yeah, and then I noticed on her bathing suit, the glitter they used on this one, like it's like a shift between, like it color shifts between blue and green, which is really pretty. I noticed the screening, or whatever, the print, or however you would say it, that they used for the Indonesia variant looks different. So yeah, you see that butterfly right there looks bulkier than that one. The butterfly that you can see half of right there. Yeah, this one's smaller. So yeah, they use completely different. Yeah, see, like this butterfly is like half there, and then this one's all the way there. So yeah, it's overall a different design. It's still the same concept, butterflies and all the little details that go in there, like the little dots and everything, but they're both different. And even like the bottom, yeah, like I noticed on the Indonesian one, the butterfly wings are pointier. Yeah. So yeah. And then she doesn't have the little like butterfly thing right there in the middle that this one has. It's either an X mark, or it's a butterfly, or it's supposed to be a bow, I don't know. But since she has the butterfly theme, I'm just gonna assume that that's what it's supposed to be, I think. Okay, yeah, see, Leah has the same bathing suit, but she doesn't have, so I'm gonna assume that that is a butterfly. Part of me thought Leah had it too, but Leah actually has, and the other ones have this too. They have a necklace painted on, and it's all shimmery. So yeah. So yeah, that is kind of this video for now. I will come back. I'm not gonna do an unboxing of them right now, because I kind of want to do that on my own, off camera. But yeah, this was the one that I had. And her screening is just absolutely incredible. There we go. I always thought she looked like Britney Spears with teal eyes. Like, she was the one I always would play with as Britney Spears. Like, when I would put my Britney Spears album on, she was the one that was always up there dancing to the music and putting on the concert and stuff like that. She just gave me major Britney vibes, so yes. Like, not Britney herself, but it looks like Barbie if she were, like, back in the day, they would have, like, Barbie would be, like, characters. Like, there's the Wizard of Oz Barbie, so you had the Wizard of Oz Barbies, like Glinda, or Barbie as Glinda, and Barbie as Dorothy. So this one looks like she would be Barbie as Britney Spears. So, if she were trying to look like Britney Spears. So, yeah. And I'm so glad to have the little beach wrap that goes around. She is kind of dusty in there. Somehow dust got in there, but yeah, there's the detail. It says always dressed. So yeah, you can't lose the bathing suit, and I'm so glad because I love these bathing suits. I would cry if I lost these. There's that same Y2K Barbie logo that I absolutely love. I love the Palm Beach logo, like how they did the words and stuff, like how they did the letters, the font. And yeah. Yeah, Christy came with purple lips, which is really fun. And she kind of she has the grape colored lips with, like, her bathing suit has a lemon lime sort of theme to it with the yellow and the green. So yeah, and then Steven has a blue and red theme. I don't know if Steven actually came with glasses or not. But yeah, I would love to get the Midge at some point. I would love to get a new Leah, because currently all the Leah dolls I have are kind of played with, and I would love to get a new one. Like a fresh new one that's not been played with, or has been played with very lightly, maybe displayed or something. So yeah, I always loved this picture of Barbie, like how she was posed there. I always absolutely loved this picture. So yeah, that is that. So anyhow, I will probably be back with another video of them out of box. So thank you guys for watching. More videos to come, and remember to stay true to you.